Yes, sir. Good morning. You're Maria Garza?
Yes.
And Ms. Garza, were you able to get someone hired?
Oh, no, ma'am, but I spoke to three attorneys. Burnett Cole, she's asking 5,500 and half down. And Franklin is 10,000 half down and 250 a week. And William Marcus up to 5,000.
Are you working?
I'm high social appointment.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, thank you for doing what I asked, Ms. Garza. I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill that out accurately and completely. So whatever income you do have, you need to make sure and include it with your bills and all of that, because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it.
And also, I have receipts on my phone where I paid bills. Is that fine?
Just write it all down. You're going to get a form, and you need to write all of those down on this paper. Good morning. You're Lance Sharp.
The judge gave every defendant one final chance to hire a lawyer before risking jail again in court today.
Sharbino. And Mr. Sharbino, since you've made bond this time, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, I have not. I talked to Mr. Crenshaw once again to see if he could work with me a little bit, but it's still getting $4,000 down before we can start. I talked to Mr. Wilkerson, and then a Miss Robin. I forget which place Miss Robin is from, but I talked to all three of them. I start work tomorrow, going back to the plants, making more money, so I'll be able to see what I can do.
Perfect. So thank you for doing what I've asked you to do. I'll reset your case about 30 days.
Yes, ma'am.
Do your best to try to get someone hired. If not, at least narrow it down to who you're planning on. If you've made any payments, bring me those receipts.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk.
Thank you.
Still Robertson. And Ms. Robertson, this is your initial appearance. And cause number 25 DCCR 1256, you're at the state jail felony offense of forging a governmental instrument from June 4th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I was in correspondence with Ms. Tanika Solomon. Shortly after the holidays, I could no longer get in touch with her, so I have a consultation meeting with Wilkerson on January 19th.
Okay, perfect. So what I'll do, Ms. Robertson, is reset your case about 30 days.
Okay.
If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Okay.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Roberts, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1525. You're charged with the 3rd-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from September 25th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Are you working? I need you to speak up. And y'all, I've got a cold. Hang on a second. I've got a cold and I cannot hear. So I'm having a hard time. If y'all need to talk, I'm going to ask if y'all can step in the back or step outside. I'm just having a really hard time hearing. And you need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am. I do some engine mechanic. Pretty much the bike that I got in truck loan that he said I was running from, I had to pay the loan off for my brother to even get me out of jail and the stuff that I got going on now. They were supposed to issue me a point for the lawyer, but...
So here's the thing. You have a court-appointed lawyer.
Yes, ma'am.
But when you make bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to reset your case. If what you're doing isn't making money doing small jobs, you need to go try to...
Well,
Just listen, okay? I want you to try to either get a lawyer hired, or I want you to try to find a job so that you could attempt to hire one, okay? Before the next court date. So if you get a lawyer before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then again, I want you to try to get a job, and I want you to bring me proof that you have applied at jobs. And I also want you to start talking to lawyers so you know how much they cost and what you're trying to save up. Bring me those names of who you've talked to, how much they charge. So I know you're trying to do what I've asked you to do, then we'll discuss your options, okay? If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you'd go back to jail. You understand? All right, step in front of the, sir. Sir, come back.
Yes, ma'am.
I need a yes or a no.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Step in front of the clerk. Good morning. Are you Michael Sarant?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Sarant, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1691. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from October 16th of 2025. Since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to try a lawyer?
I talked to one place, but I've really been trying to get a hold of the Legal Star and the Pro Bono Association, but haven't really got much friction from it.
So, I can tell you, they typically do not handle criminal cases. You were given a court-appointed lawyer while you were in custody. You still have that lawyer, but once you've made bond, I expect you to at least try to hire someone. So I'm going to reset your case about 30 days, give you some time to see if you can get someone hired.
Yes, ma'am.
If you do get someone hired, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 attorneys. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't do that, then when you come